I'd like to quickly share with us a story of Louis Braille, who was the inventor of the Braille system. So Louis Braille was a French boy. He was blind at 3 after having an accident with a sharp tool and all in his father's workshop. So the tool pierced one of his eyes. The eye got infected and it pierced the other eye. And determined not to let blindness limit him, he sought ways for the visually impaired to read. And just at 15, in 1824, he developed a reading and writing system using dots, which is what we call the Braille system today. Now, what fascinates me about Louis Braille is that, number one, like many of us, he was raised in difficulties, or perhaps born in difficulties. Some of us in poverty, some physically handicapped or from broken homes, but he did not allow this to limit him. 2, rather than waiting for others to help him, he created a solution by himself from within. 3, he was only a child when he invented the Braille system, so age is not a barrier. 4, he did not, in bitterness, blame his parents, even though their mistakes may have contributed to his blindness. He did not blame his parents. 5, he did not resort to begging, which is what many blind people do in a lot of developing poor countries. 6, he turned his greatest disadvantage into his greatest advantage. As you can see, his legacy lives many years after him. And this is consistent with the 7 points, which what the Bible says in Genesis 50:20, and I paraphrase, that God can take the evil in your life and use it as a raw material to create something good. And today we can see that his legacy has helped a lot of blind or visually impaired people to read, write, and learn. Now, I would have stopped there in my speech, but I'll take this last slide because perhaps some people may say, well, I'm not sure I can invent anything. So this brings me to the story of Wangari Maathai. So Wangari was a Kenyan. She noticed that her country's forests were disappearing, and in 1977, she started the Green Belt movement. She supported poor women in planting trees, one seed at a time. And with this action, she achieved over 50 million trees planted all across Africa. So you can see something as simple and as mundane as planting trees could create a great impact. Wangari did not wait for the government, for the people of influence, or a perfect situation. And today her legacy is she's the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. And our encouragement to all of our graduating students is go, create lasting impact, take action, and be the change.